Hey there, YouTube. So, is your silver an investment or a savings? While I've been stacking for 7 years, I've learned and come to realize that it could be both, or either, or none. But I think it's very important to identify as early as you can what you consider your silver to be. So, silver can be very personal. Every stacker could have a different goal for it. But I think it's important to know and identify that as early as possible so that you can make the smartest plays. For example, when I started out, I was looking at silver as an investment. And part of the reason was because I saw all these YouTube videos saying silver will go to the moon, it'll triple, quadruple, quintuple your money, right? As I started progressing and learned more about it, I learned that that might not always be 100% true. So it's really important to determine your expectations, whether silver will be a savings vehicle for you, somewhere where you store money, either because you can't save very well or you're not very good at controlling your purchases or your budgets. Or is it an investment? Are you using it as a way to earn money to duplicate your dollars because you expect a X% return sometime in the future, whether it's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So going into examples, when I first started out, I saw silver as an investment. Then I realized that it's really more of a savings vehicle. I do purchase some pieces for saving, meaning maintaining some of my dollars in a different form. But I also do buy actual investments that I plan to sell down the line. And it's based on my best guess to determine if they will appreciate more because of collector or numismatic or semi-numismatic reasons rather than the silver spot price increasing exponentially over time. Some examples I have purchased with an expectation of being an investment: these Una and the Lion bars. Now these here I purchased with the idea that hoping they would go up in price. And they have. So I got lucky with that investment. There are times when you purchase silver for silver, but it turns out to be a good investment without knowing so. So that was the case with these Queen's Beast. These at the start of the series were only $2 to $3 over spot. Now these command a $20, $30, $40 premium on them. Those are 2 ounces though. I also bought these as a possible investment. I was hoping these would go up in value down the road, and we'll see where that goes. I've also made some specific purchases like Libertad proofs that are really more for my collection, but also have an upside to be good investments. So my idea with these is that they may have a return, they might not. I'll be okay either way. Either way, it's good to know and assess, is it a good vehicle for the reason that you're stacking? If it's an investment, are you expecting a 5% return year over year, over 10 years? If it's a bad investment, when should you stop investing in silver? So that happens for a lot of people, and they stop and they sell off their stack and end up losing. Or are you a collector? Are you buying silver pieces because you enjoy them and it's part of your hobby? And if it goes up in price, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. But it's good to know that, and it's good to identify yourself, who you are, what you will do, and how and when to call it quits. I know some of us will stack forever. Some of us will stop stacking because it was not a good investment or it was not a good savings vehicle. So it's really important to understand yourself and where it is that you're putting your dollars. I won't go into whether it's a good investment or a bad investment or comparing it to the stock market or other places where you can invest, but just wanted to put that out there. Let me know, are you a stacker that's saving? Are you a stacker that's collecting? Or are you investing and silver. Thanks again. Have a good one.